So, just like many of you, whenever I go on vacation, I love to bring my handhelds with me.
It is a little weird though, right? You're supposed to be focused on the trip, your friends, family, the scenery.
But let's be honest, when you're on a car drive, when you're at the hotel, it's prime time for gaming. Now, I'll admit, the amount of stuff I bring on a vacation makes me look a little ridiculous. Kind of like that one guy you know who paints every single fingernail in intricate design and he's always finding like subtle ways to show it off. And you know their father is just so disappointed in them, if they even have a dad. And if that's you, I'm really sorry, man. You gotta get rid of that, go to the gym. No girl's gonna talk to you with that, bro, trust me. And if they do, they're not the right one. All right, I think that's enough stalling. So here's the plan. I'm gonna be showing you what I pack, why I even bother packing it in the first place, and how all this stuff makes my vacation experience just a little better. But first, we need to talk about the unsung hero, what lugs all this stuff around my... So here's the deal. I have this Dell laptop backpack. This is great for a lot of people, but for me, I don't like it. Instead, I pack this. This is a Target exclusive Vineyard Vines backpack. And I know you're probably thinking like, really? This is your gaming vacation backpack? Yep, paid not even 50 bucks for this bad boy back in 2019. I saw that red and blue design and it reminded me of a peculiar wall crawler that I am very fond of. My God! Now this Vineyard Vines doesn't have nearly as much zippers as that Dell backpack, but I think it makes a lot better room inside. I hope I said that right. But it does beg the question, what am I actually packing inside? So first up, we got the Switch 2. But here's the thing, my Switch 2 doesn't look just like any old ordinary Switch 2. Nope, mine's got a D-brand shell around it that actually doubles as a carrying case. And as you can see, I added on some stickers and I have the Carnage skins on my Joy-Cons to show off my quirky individuality.
What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. You're gonna solve.
And speaking of quirky individuality, show yours in my free Discord down below. This is just a great group of supportive gamers and I would love for you to be a part of it. This is the kind of thing I've prayed to God for constantly. Glory all goes to God, brothers and sisters. I want to build a community of amazing gamers and give glory to our Father in heaven. If that's right up your alley, join for free down in the description box below and in the pinned comment. Anyways, let's talk about my D-brand case.
And one of the coolest things about this case is that it actually holds 10 games right there. Kind of crazy to think that my Switch 2 is its own carrying case. And whenever I feel like playing anything besides those 10 Switch games, I've got these cheapy game card holders that I have from Five Below. And I'll be honest, you kind of have to pry these games out of here and it's a little scary, but brute force solves it. And of course it doesn't just stop there. I also bring my Steam Deck. Yeah, it's a little overkill, but I like to have options. And I'll be honest, I just kind of keep it in the stock case that it came with. It's perfect. I don't need anything else. One minute I could be playing Mario Kart, the next I could be playing Ghost of Tsushima. Am I really gonna be playing both on vacation? Probably not, but you know, it's worth having that choice. And I also like to toss in like my laptop or my iPad. Now, do I really need to? Not at all. But there are times that I'm convincing myself I do. But right here, this is the real wild card. The one that makes everyone go, why would you pack that on vacation? My MetaQuest. I'm just browsing the Meta store now. Probably shouldn't be doing this. I got a video to do. I throw it in this cheap Insignia case that I got from Best Buy for what, like 10, 15 bucks. It's nice, plain, nothing crazy, just subtle. I like it. But I don't use this for VR. The Quest 3 is my secret gaming display. I can display my consoles and my PC straight to my Quest anytime. Seriously, laying in a hotel bed and just seeing this big curved monitor floating in the sky and you're playing like Mario Kart, Halo, it is really magical. And you may be wondering, especially if you have one of these too, how do I do this? Let me show you. This is where things are gonna get real spicy, okay? First off, you do need a capture card. Most people are gonna think you need like some expensive Elgato or AverMedia, something bulky, clunky, but use this one. I use this tiny $20 Hagibis capture card and this works perfect. I'll link it in the description if you're interested. And bro, doing this with a Steam Deck is so easy. You first need a USB-C to HDMI cable, plug that right into your Steam Deck, plug the HDMI right into the capture card, then you just plug the capture card right into the side. And the best part, This just works.
All of this just works.
Now you do need to download an app called MetaQuest HDMI link, and it's perfect. I love it, no notes. Unfortunately, you can't do that with the Switch 2, so I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I don't lug around the Nintendo Switch dock with me whenever I'm on vacation, and that's because my D-brand case needs a D-brand adapter in order to go into the Switch 2 dock. Instead, I use the AverMedia Core Go, and this thing is awesome. This is exactly what Nintendo should have done with their dock. It's sleek, out of the way, and best of all, cheaper. This is what we wanted, Nintendo.
But how do you get this all working? Get your AverMedia Core Go, plug it into your Switch, plug that HDMI cable into the Hagibis capture card, connect that to the MetaQuest, open up the HDMI Link app, and voila.
And this is how I even game when I'm at home. I got a lazy day, plug it into my Quest, lay in bed, I'm good. There is one catch though. It only works when you install a firmware update, which fun fact, makes it incompatible with Switch 1. But if you got a Switch 2, you're not gonna touch a Switch 1. And speaking of updates, my controllers needed an update too. So the controllers I'm packing are by 8BitDo and GameSir, and I love this one.
I just love the way this feels in my hand. I could switch between digital and analog triggers if I'd like.
And if I'm switching between PC or Switch, I can actually change out these buttons to go for the Nintendo layout or that traditional Xbox layout if I wanted to. And of course I keep them in a carrying case. This is by Unique. It was just cheap, Amazon, maybe 20 bucks. And it's good. And I'm technically cheating because this does not fit in my backpack, but oh well. And for headphones, I use these Sony ones I've had for like 5 years now. And I put them in this hermit shell case I've had for almost 10 years at this point. It's like nothing sexy, but it works. And power, this is one thing I have learned the hard way. I'm at Disneyland, it's nighttime, my phone is about to die, I'm separated from my entire family. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it was a little stressful. And bro, now I just carry Anker chargers like they're candy or something. And a lot of them are actually MagSafe. They have a really kick-ass kickstand, and I love it. And I also like to pack this laptop charger. This is by Basis. I haven't used it in months. It's at 93%. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's actually insane. I also toss in like a smorgasbord of cables I need, like USB-C, and I'm good. Now, do I actually need all of this to enjoy vacation? No. But does it make me more comfortable and improve my vacation experience? Absolutely. And if you're wondering what are the best games you can play while you're on vacation, click on your screen right now.